ewie ni su saa kakra na wo mo epa wotoma no wo chese we no ye de edin sakraye ebeba wo man yi ye foma gude etuomu fofi antoata panyimfa no nam kwaso ekwam adwumade na baso no eno mkonya kwanhia wo kwamu nanso na soafo nanka so hwe nsase ene mu agude so de na wo biaye ho no a wo mudi dwumade no esihye so mane ko na wieye ena yedi mu nkomo se galamse ko no ya kose oman no atitire bi atise yi no ewo se mpanyifo atwetwe omo nan ase ewo so de ni bre ena ko galamse ko ni mu kwan be no oman ne fa so a ye behu na kwan ye bedi mu nkomo ne aye na ye no enura no ye bedi no so mu nkomo amawo na wotwi mu so de beto dwase police for ache emrante ne maba wa bi omo TikTok a womo se womo no womo ye TikTokers men kan sa fancy comedy eka ho na abaya ba ko na sa raba ko friend YA wono so ka ho na se Obama poku ase wono so ye MPP activist a obi o follow no ewo eye social media no so no enim kwan wo fa so a eye wodi ne dwuma ekwawi akire na ewo se womo emo bail ni mu no de yenya ne ntie asata no paye adwumade no eba so ne se oba na owom na ye YA no epe na enra najo otumi ekofie ni bail condition otumi wiye se Obama poku ase de 50,000 Ghana cedis and sureties a ewo se mu mienu kra ya ban adwumayefo womo no onyaye fancy comedies edian so 100,000 Ghana cedis ye kasai ni bail condition otumi mitiye nto otwe kukumu ye bedi no so ho nkomo ne ebisa se utumi sori akeke sa me TikToker na wabon trene mampani mua na wo bon trene de owo ehunehuna no ene ne ho kafo ye bedi san nkomo nyina anopai na ebi mu so a ekyere se aban na mo na woto no eya kankrofo kasaboa ase wo moyem no ewo nyina so anase ne nyina so no pai ye bedi nkomo ebre no so ebeba wo nchen na wo de wadwenkyere wo de atum edin amegye so ene abena pokua wennie ye live so ewa sempa 94.7 mabedwafo aye krado ye twa ho emra na me no madi na ye fa nkomo no hyase menase soguso a ekame ho anopai na wotwe dwumadie na wo hye no na enra madikan bo amane se aye kese na oman no eyeye na wo hye empanyifo makomako enwotwe ya ye hye wo mo na wo hye ne na no wokuada na helicopter enam kwaso ekoboase edu adanse akrofom na ekotehye ma ejatom yenka ya busua yawo yeseso bade mfa kra nwotwe nyina ensieye emayen na wo hempanyifo enwotwe no a na eye oswafo no ba no ye bambo ne yasafo ne omototoye yewra Dr. Adom ne boama na woka ho sanso no oswafo hye important eyiedie ene abode mu nyansapeso Dr. Mutala Muhammad eba no national security so a deputy acting coordinator na Alhaji Limuna Muhammad na wono aso eka ho na Dr. Samuel Sapon first vice chairman Emma NDC no wono aso ka ho bi ukọ Obuasi East Abaton Pesuan so a NDC candidate a ugina akansie ni moma wo ma fie twemu last year election no Samuel Aboaje no wono aso eka ho na eno danchen so a emrantie bi a wonom asrafo pilot no na asrafo mienu na eka ne ho wo mo so eka ho bi na wo hye emu amane no na squadron leader Peter Bafemi Anala flying officer Manichum Ampadu na sergeant Ernest Adomensa na enra sade adwumade no koye emrantie ne mema nyina wo mo yerenom ebeka so mo tribute wo mo bekenkan ye eno achi so no mampani eka se me yenya ne tiese omo ana omo wo asra adwuma koni mu nipa miensa no omo ranka na ekita omo akwanhia ne ebaye no omo page omo rank ni mu de kosra eno ende se ye de be describe wo mo eno so eho amane wo honom na yeni kan hwe sede na important no tie wo Blaster Square enra eno achi so no military cemetery asafo na musiye watado won so no ye be hwe sede na nyomate wo ho.
Though I'm sure that individually and collectively, our nation will continue to mourn as we find ways to hold tightly the memories of these men and to honor their legacies. There's no making sense of what happened. Despite whatever technical reasons or official explanations and investigation will yield, a loss of this magnitude and in this manner will never make sense to the grieving heart. What we can do, each of us in our own way, as we try to come to terms with this tragic loss, is to move in the direction of peace within our communities and families, having been reminded of how fragile life can be. Also, we can embrace the vision we shared with our fallen brothers for a stronger and more prosperous homeland. Promotions in our armed forces are never given lightly, and posthumous promotions are the highest mark of respect for duty performed even unto death. Accordingly, I have approved the following. Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala is promoted to the rank of Wing Commander. Flying Officer Manan Chum Ampedu is promoted to the rank of Flight Lieutenant. Sergeant Ernest Adomensa is promoted to the rank of Flight Sergeant. These are not just symbolic gestures. They represent the rightful place these officers have earned in our Republic's roll of honor, and the benefits due to their families will be reflected in these new ranks. The Chief of the Defense Staff will oversee the ceremonial presentation of the posthumous promotion insignias to their families. The Children's Support Fund for the children of the victims of the 6th August helicopter crash, as it has officially been named, will cover education from primary school through to tertiary or technical training, healthcare, including medical insurance and specialized care where required, and welfare support, clothing, shelter, and essential living expenses. I wish to express my thanks to the Stanbic Bank that has opened an account with an initial contribution of 500,000 Ghana cedis. Government will make an immediate seed contribution to this fund and will operationalize and publish a detailed framework of the Children's Support Fund within the next 30 days. My office will ensure that the Children's Support Fund is sustained for the long term with annual public reporting on how it has been.
Amusingly, I suggested we get married on your birthday, 5th July, so you our anniversary. But life had other plans. Now I am the one who would never forget that day. What would I do with all these memories that lay so fresh in my heart and mind? Though we were married for just a month, the few years of knowing you were undoubtedly the best moments of my life. On the morning of the Wednesday, I called you and I told you that I woke up very sad. I do not know why. Immediately, your first solution to everything, which was prayer, was what you suggested. We prayed, and you said you had a flight to Obuasi, and you'll be back. I'm still waiting. I do not know for how long I would continue waiting, but I'll still wait. Shame on you, death. You have not won. Christ has, because Ernest died knowing him as his Lord and Savior.
Manine, please respond and answer me. This silence is too loud. I keep checking my phone for a message. or a picture or a call. I have been checking since Wednesday. What do I do now? Everything feels surreal. And sometimes I expect you to walk in with that beautiful smile of yours. But I have been waiting since Wednesday. But I will tell your story. I will make sure that we continually remember you. You were considerate and attentive. You were very goofy. You cared for me. People say I'm carrying this thing well, but I'm here because you loved me and you loved me well. My darling, thank you so much for blessing my life with your brilliance. Thank you for sharing those few years with me. My correct better half, my lover, and my best friend. I hope you know I love you a lot more than these words can convey. I miss you. Mike, Yankee Sierra, Whiskey Echo Echo Tango, Bravo Alpha Bravo Yankee, Bravo Oscar Yankee, India Lima Oscar Victor, Echo Yankee Oscar Uniform.
Yes, this is one more time to remind ourselves that man proposes, God disposes. My colleagues, I wish all of you peaceful rest. I thank each one of you for your examples of selflessness, commitment to duty, and your abiding belief in the ability of our country to be better for all of us. I pray that we can all gather the strength to say and believe with the hymnist that through the love of God our Savior, all is well. I want to share a few lines from one of my favorite poets, that's the Ivorian Bernadette, when he says, quote, "The dead are not gone forever. They are in the flowing water, in the still water, in the lonely place, in the crowd. The dead are not dead." You are always with us, my colleagues, in the business of resetting our country and of guiding our steps through the legacies of humanness, loyalty, justice, dedication, determination, trust, and sheer hard work. Thanks for leaving these gifts with us and more of them forever.
2 months ago, when you held my hand in the delivery room, through the birth of our beautiful baby girl, Nnawotwe Anala, we had new hope for our future and expectations for our family and the life we wanted her to have. I expected you to stay for at least a month to help settle into our new reality. But for the love you had for our country, you had only just a week to spend with us. Before you left, Winley held you back for an extra week because she wasn't feeling well. Now I know why she was holding you back from returning to Ghana. But for your dedication to your work, you had to make the most difficult sacrifice to go and serve your country, leaving behind a sick new baby and a mother who was still healing. I did not want you to leave, but you promised me you would come rain or shine. You would return in October for Winley's christening. God, what am I going to tell her in a few years when she starts asking for her father? How do I explain the hardships she's about to face being fatherless?
Na de echagwe nyina ye de koso nra nti akunafo no na wote so bia wo a story to tell obia wa semoka de wawo abosumi mienu na wo ye na wo pepepe na wo se be ma no fini che kwa adwuma omoba yare ye na ma no timi tena ye na wo che eka ho esese enka October 18 for mobeko no akoto akwada ndin e wo bi man so fofi antoata en wajare abamo DSCA eno no de ono so ware ye bosumi mu anie animu no mokoye na woche ena je omo ntem tete ye obi ye na dwuma na ne bosom me pepepe bema ahwe ne nkwa kyese stories no edroso na obia ekire ne di mu no de be kan ne so obade nkoso a